Hey there, it's Nolan with HVAC Webmasters. I want to go over something today for HVAC leads. And so we get a lot of calls for leads, and I'm making a distinction. Instead of HVAC marketing or HVAC SEO, people are calling specifically looking for a lead. And it's changed a little bit from that standpoint, from the standpoint that somebody wants a lead as opposed to building their brand or looking for marketing or looking for SEO. The mindset's changed. I know that one of the reasons mindset changes, and what we'll do real quickly here in less than 10 minutes is go over types of leads that you can get for your AC and heating business and the understanding of those really quickly so that you can build your business properly with the best leads and the best understanding of how to acquire them. And what's changed is that people used to look for marketing or for SEO or for pay-per-click, but now a mentality shift has occurred where they just want a lead. And part of the reason for that is that they'll get poor quality services, won't use somebody like HVAC Webmasters, and just get poor quality. They don't show up anywhere. So they're like, man, I just need a lead. I just want to go get a lead. And so it's fine to get a lead wherever you can, but let me help you understand where they come from and what types. And so if you do just get a lead and you don't build a brand and you don't go for organic, you end up becoming just someone taking a lead one at a time and always hustling looking for that lead because the brand wasn't built and through organic or mapping and showing up on Google. Well, let's talk about paid leads real quick and where you can get them from. Well, you can go to some of the primary providers of leads that people have all heard about, like Home Advisor, Yelp, or Angie's List, and you're buying a lead from those services, and they can work just fine. I'm going to, of course, make an argument for some of the other sources like organic, because the fact that 87% of people go into Google to look for services, 75% of those people skipping the paid and going for organic, either the mapping or the organic ranking. So for that reason, when you pay for a lead, they usually cost more because the majority of the people go on still to Google and then they look for organic. And so you can also pay Google for clicks or pay per call, showing up in mapping. There's some other stuff you can do, which is fine too. It's fine as well. And you can pay for Facebook and Instagram to distribute posts to get out there to people. And there's different things you can pay for. There's other paid that I won't go over much, like a billboard or print advertising, stuff that's kind of fallen off and just doesn't work that well anymore. Most people don't use it because the return continues to go down. And then once you get either organic or paid, then you'll get referral and repeat, but you can't get referral and repeat until you have business in the first place. I like organic a lot. It has to do with having a custom website that Google likes better with custom code base and content. If you don't have a page of content, they won't assume you do that type of AC parts replacement or that you work on Train or Rudd or Goodman or whatever it is. They won't assume you do that. If you don't have a page of content or content about it, the assumption's not made. So content's important. They won't even assume, besides what you told them on a radius on your Google My Business account, that you go beyond a certain area. You've got to show them that too in a page of content for the city and a check-in to validate that you were outside in this coverage area, that people said, oh yeah, he was here. Here's a Google, I was here, here's a check-in that went back to my website where you could read the geo coordinates with a photo and a caption of the job that I did. That not only validates that your map is worthy of showing up, but it also puts unique content on the website every time you do something. We do that with organic, by the way, and we go over brand review for check-ins and some other videos, podcasts. So is it important to have a custom website? Yes. Why is it important though? Because since 75% of people that go to Google click on organic stuff, whether it's organic map, organic keywords, page content, and then integration of reputation and reviews, it becomes the less expensive lead and the better lead. But why is the lead better? Because if they're paying for a lead, they're clicking to paid ads, or their lead is being sold to multiple people, or they're on someone else's format. And that other format is who they bought into as a brand. If they're coming to you for your HVAC company and they found you in organic or paid, and they came to your Google map and they see those reviews, they go to the website and they see the check-ins and they see the photos of the jobs and the captions that you wrote, that is a better branded web search. They're looking and buying into your brand, not someone else's. They're much more highly to convert, and they're much less likely to shop. This is not someone on a shopping platform. And so while I don't have any trouble with any of the other ones, and we'd love to help you with your paid on Google as well, we can help with that. It's just that other formats you have to be more careful and check them. And the reason that people get frustrated in the first place to look for a lead is because they didn't get quality organic done to show up in the first place. Once somebody shows up in organic and they're mapping in their keywords, the leads become much less expensive to acquire. They're much more relevant. And then after that, people get frustrated with buying a lead from a source because it does cost so much, it didn't convert as well. Doesn't mean that those other ones can't help you. We cannot help you with some of these lead sources, but have no issue with them at all. But it's very important that you understand how leads are acquired, because people just look for a lead and not think about how they're acquired. And if you've used some of these and don't like them, it doesn't mean they didn't work for other people. It just means they didn't work for you. If you don't have organic rankings to get leads, that absolutely can occur if you get good quality services and participate in things that we help you with, like brand review for check-ins. We do better quality content, code base, set up a GMB, citations, stuff like that that helps you move higher in ranking. And if you participate in check-ins, absolutely gives you a competitive edge to show up for less expensive leads that are more targeted with a person already coming to you that's done the due diligence to check your company out. Much more bought into you from the get-go. And then absolutely we can also help you with Google paid or Google ads, and where you pay for a click, pay for a pay-per-call, that sort of remarketing, retargeting. And so I hope that helps you. Leads are great. It's what you need to survive. If you have an HVAC company and you're looking for leads, we definitely can go through and tell you what we can help from our end and the ones that we specialize in, which would be your organic and paid on Google. Start you with organic and we'd go through paid as well. And then other stuff, well, I'll leave you with this. You should try them all. You should try them all. Organic's the one where if we get someone happy there, they stay for a long time. Vast majority of people happy and stay for a long time, although we're month to month. We don't tie you down. And since there's only a handful of other things past organic, maybe a dozen things you can try, we mentioned some of these here, and there's in social media, there's 3 or 4 different ways to market. In paid, there's 3 or 4 different ways to market. On buying those leads, there's 3 or 4 different ways. So there's like a dozen things you could try. You just have to be really careful. Try not to tie it a long term. Be really careful about how you do it. Understand where your ad spend is going so that you're not tied in and giving thousands to the third party. So you don't want to give thousands of dollars to a digital marketing agency for your paid. You want to pay them for the management, and then if you pay other money, thousands out to Google or social media outlets, you want to have your card directly with them so that it's transparent billing. That's a little freebie for you. Don't do what we call black box billing, to where the money for the lead goes to the one party, because you're just so likely to have them take too much of it, too much of the ad spend, and then see a third party report for the lead. That's where you want to stop it. Transparent billing. Anyway, happy to help you with any of this stuff. We'd love to hear from you. Give us a call when you're ready.